Hello and welcome once again to another episode of Third Action. I am your lovely host Jason, and these are the same three devils that were here last week. In the bottom left, we have Asher Ford, Human Ranger, played by Char.
I'm sorry if I'm distracted tonight, by the way, because they are shooting fireworks right outside my window.
Fabulous.
So
no worries, it's kind of the same.
Gunshot or not. So if I
think mine are like
look that way, it's because there's.
I think mine are like two houses down, so
Kennedy.
I am hearing them through the headphones, so hopefully they're not coming through. Anyway, in the bottom middle we have Greshy.
Hear loud noises.
Greshy, Ironroot, Dwarf, and Druid, played by Will.
Hi. No fireworks here. We're fine.
That's well, your forest certainly looks on
It's a
fire
neighborhood.
today.
It's pretty quiet. Don't seem like they're...
No fireworks.
So far, so good. I haven't heard anything, but I mean, it's still kind of bright out, so they might be waiting until it gets actual dark.
And in the bottom right, we have Gunn, Shough, Human Champion of Erastil, played by Adam.
Evening, everybody.
And today, or last week, on Third Action, our group of intrepid adventurers made their way. Well, you did a bunch of stuff. Asher did some inquiries with the giant Gukak. I believe that's his name. I don't know why I'm forgetting every character's name the moment they leave my head, but yes, that's Gukak.
Right. The barbecue man.
The barbecue man, yeah. To get some additional information on the threats that Zin Shalast poses. You also did a little bit more research. Greshy was working on some armor runes for the party, some permanent, some interim, while you plan to do some more eliminating threats. You decided as a group that your number one threat is a supposed assassin that seems to be after you or has requested some kind of duel. And you figured that you'd take him out first. You sent a sending to him in the morning, requesting that you have a duel at 2 p.m. And despite some misunderstood messages, you managed to make it on time. And I guess where we left off, the party had just... you made your way over to the Heptaric Locus, a large building, basically a huge arena at the northwestern end of town, where you did some scoping out of the grounds beneath. You found you had the Spared show you a secret passage to through the basement, but then decided to go in through the front doors. At the front doors, you were greeted by a voice from the intercom system and directed via spotlights to make your way to the grand stage. Before making your way in, you all did a pass at a bunch of spells that were 10-minute spells so that you'd be ready. Let me go ahead and remind everybody what those were. Do we still have the list? And I believe Adam wanted to add one spell to the list, which is fine. Yes, which spells are active?
I mean, we could cast it while we're in the tunnel, if we want. Because the tunnel is pretty long.
Sure. Let's see. So, Greshy has put status on everybody. Is that correct?
That's correct. I've also put Endure Elements on everyone at second level so that they're protected from the severe cold while we wear warm clothing on. So we should be okay for a bit. All
right. You've also got Shocking Grasp in the ring of spell storing that Gunn is using.
Stored.
Is there something in the ring of spell immunity?
The rune of spell storing, yeah.
Oh, sorry, the rune of spell storing.
Lightning bolt.
Okay, lightning bolt is in the ring. We have some...
No, sorry. Lightning... Chain lightning is in the ring. Lightning bolt is on the spell immunity wand.
Ah, okay. Which you have cast on yourself.
Yes.
Let's see.
Every morning.
Asher has 24-hour dark vision. Is that correct? Or no, just
Yep. That's
Okay.
correct.
Rock is currently in the pet
8
cache.
hours.
Though in the hallway
I
you
think I
could
let him out just as we.
Okay, you've let him out.
Yeah, I let him out in the hallway.
Okay. Make sure I've got that. Okay, he is out in the hallway. I've lost my place in the list. Longstrider is on Asher. Longstrider is on Greshy. Are these both the second level ones for 8 hours?
No, Greshy's is only for 1 hour.
Okay.
He cast it from his wand.
Okay. And Asher's is the 8-hour version. There was a moment of renewal, but that's separate. Heroism is on just Gunn. Is that correct?
Correct.
As is freedom of movement. Okay. And let's see. There was an additional resist energy cast. Is that true?
Yeah, resist cold for Gunn and Greshy.
Okay. And that was
And then I need
that
to
was
add. I think that's it, except for that I'm going to add.
see
True
invisibility. Oh, true seeing. Okay. And what are you using to cast true seeing? Is that a spell you know?
That's the spell slot. Yeah.
Okay. 6th level spell, right? Okay, and that lasts 10 minutes as well.
Yes.
Okay. So, you guys are making your way down the hall. A portcullis is raising, and I'll let you guys pick your marching order as you like step out into the light of the arena. What order would you like to be in? The hallway is pretty wide. It is like 20 feet across. So like Rock and Phelan could stand abreast if they wanted. And it is about 20 feet. Or it's more like 25 feet tall. So riding is also fine, should you wish to be riding mount.
Phelan would, Greshy would be riding Phelan then on their way in, and I suppose in the middle.
I will be in the back, I think.
It's generally our order.
Yeah.
Right where the tunnel opens out into the arena is where I would open my cloak and let Rock fly out, and then.
Okay, so you're going to send Rock out into the arena first?
No. Let him come out, and then he has to take off. I guess if he could just fly directly out, then he would go first, but I don't think he technically can. I think he just appears standing next to me. And then I have to move forward or mount. Which I was going to choose based on what the map looks like.
I mean, sure, okay. So you're as you reach the end of the tunnel, you open your cloak to let Rock out beside you. So you're kind of standing abreast at the entryway of the tunnel.
Yes.
While Phelan is behind you and Asher is behind that. Okay. Let me do something like that. Okay. Sorry, I'm having to adjust the map a little bit. Okay. Or adjust the positioning on the map before
It sounds like the
put you
fireworks
guys
start from
down
my
on
side
it.
now.
The fireworks are going in earnest now on my end. Let's see. So if I do this...
Definitely going now.
Can I add you guys all to... I'm learning how this works. If I select you all... Can I select everybody?
Oui, everybody.
Add to initiative. Does that work? Begin. Ah!
Ooh.
Ow. It's very exciting. It's not
Fair.
quite what I wanted.
It was dramatic. Round one. Fight.
Why did it do it like that? I'm just trying to get you guys onto the initiative tracker before... whatever. Okay. Sure.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
I heard that one.
Wait, did you guys hear that?
Was that? It must have been a chase.
That
was a
mine.
whistler.
Yeah, that was very loud. All right.
That was audible on my end.
I guess this is going to be a very
we'll see what
festive
happens, I suppose.
podcast today.
Hopefully not too
Sound
bad.
effects of the magic spells.
Okay.
Sure.
I will pull you guys over to here, kind of.
Kind of.
Let me... could I get everybody to roll initiative to start with?
I don't have control over any tokens that have visibility, but I can roll, I suppose.
Yeah, just roll.
Okay. I just didn't know if that would work. Perception?
Yes. Perception, unless you're trying to sneak or do something else.
No.
Wasn't there an initiative? Oh, there it is. It's under attributes. Initiative perception.
Am I like not understanding how to add a thing to initiative tracker without popping it out? I see. Okay, there we go. Did that show up? That did show up.
I didn't see what the result was, so.
Okay, that was a test.
And we passed. Excellent. That was an easy one. What's next?
Good test.
Great
Okay.
test. Positive. Excellent.
That's positive. No.
No, it's excellent, isn't it? It's a good thing.
That also...
Upbeat, positive.
I don't know what you tested positive for, but
Why did these show up?
Hard to
That's
say.
weird.
I haven't actually checked that part.
Huh. Very odd. Okay, well, whatever. Cool. How about I just roll initiative on... that's gonna be so weird. Whatever. Okay, why not? Okay. Sorry, I should have figured out how this works beforehand. I didn't realize this would
I
be
have no idea what's going on,
slightly...
maybe.
Chaotic?
It's complicated.
Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated?
Yeah, like if I do just like a random roll 1d20. I see. What if I just don't want to show anything? I don't even want to show
Like
you
the
that I'm
secrets
rolling. Well.
I think that's just private self-roll.
That's what I tried to do. I tried to do a self-roll, but it seems to still show you guys that I'm rolling.
That might just be how it works.
Well, I'm not. If you're rolling right now, I'm not seeing it. So, which is the ideal, I imagine.
Okay, well...
You could always physically roll dice, but you'd have to...
Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do.
yourself.
No, I don't want to delete encounter. What's happening? I don't know how this works. Okay, fuck, fine, whatever. Hello. Can I close the encounter? Can I end the encounter? End encounter? No. Oh boy. Okay, well, whatever. Gunn. So as you...
To do.
I don't want to tell you what I'm trying to do. It's complicated.
We're all of it to die right now, so
I'm trying to kill the party. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not really, but okay. Well, in any case, Gunn, you're standing. The doorway is right behind you, but since you wanted to see out into the arena, you can see out into the arena. It is a massive field before you. You can see it's illuminated as if it were daylight, but if you kind of look up, you see the ceiling. Like, there is an actual ceiling up above. It's very bizarre. Like, this place is fully enclosed. The arena itself, at a glance, yes, it is a full dome, but it is a fully like opaque stone dome. So the fact that it is giving off light is presumably some sort of magic. Yeah. What do you can tell that there are stands and things up and around behind, or I guess past you, but you're still just kind of at the entrance, so you can't quite see like out what's behind. There's like a massive wall. What you see before you, at least right there, is a massive 7-sided field of dirt, coated in ages-old blood. All over are the signs of battles fought many thousands of years ago. The marks of combat still somewhat visible in the dirt. You can see lines of where chariots might have rolled around, or you still see a few broken spearheads and rusted weapons dotting the landscape. Around you, there are immediately right next to you, there are 2 pillars that are basically platforms. The pillars themselves go up about 15 feet and are wide enough for someone to stand on, but they are otherwise flat. And then there are smaller pillars that are only 10 feet high. These are the ones that don't have the outer ring. There are also these large pits scattered about the field. There are a total of 2, 4, 6, 7. Is that right? 2, 4, 6, 7. 7. There are a total of 7 pits in the field, arranged in a ring.
What? 7?
Exactly 7.
No
Who would have thunk it? 7 pits arranged in a ring in the middle of the field, the bottoms of which you can't see from this far back. All around you are stands. The outer ring here is about 60 feet high on all sides, and each side has 3. Each of these 7 walls has 3 doorways. The main, they have like a main central door that's 20 feet wide and very similar to the hallway you have just come through. Each of those is blocked by a closed portcullis, and flanking those 2 doors are 2 larger entryways, or two entryways, I guess, of slightly smaller size, with stone doors that are all closed, except for one which is slightly ajar. Yeah, that's what you see at a glance. So what are you doing? You've pulled out rock.
Ajar?
I said you guys came from 4. Do you remember what number I said that was the other one that you came from? It's that
4,
one.
I think 4 is the one that we know that we explored before, and 3 is where we are now, I think.
Okay. Sure, I'll go with that. I don't remember what 2 numbers I gave you.
What I recall.
So that's the other one that is there. One of the 2 doors beside that portcullis is open. But
That's
you know it was open. You saw
And I
it
think
open
we
earlier.
Yeah, we saw it from the other side. Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
I don't see Mr. Gamigin around.
Not at a
Right.
glance,
Yes.
not unless you want to do a seek action. But this is just what you
Before
see.
doing a seek action, I'm going to do a mount action. Oops.
Okay. You mount onto Rock.
And then a command animal. And we're going to fly in a path roughly like, let's say, where's my measure tool? Nope, that's the wrong measure tool. I'll figure these ones out eventually. It's the measure tool under the character, okay. We're gonna fly, control shift. Like so. Looking for the dude. We fly around in a circle. Around the ring and call out Gamigin. Here we are.
Okay. Go ahead and move your 2 movements. If you can.
Okay, I gotta switch this back. Yeah, if I can. There we go. You can get me roughly about here.
Okay. So you hop on Rock and start flying around the battlefield. You take a kind of you go counterclockwise from the position that you came in, and as you do so, you can sort of see like out into the stands. There is no immediate response. Gunn is at a 37, so we'll jump to Greshy at a 45. Oh, Greshy and Asher are both at a 45, so you can choose who goes first. But Greshy is in front of Asher.
Well, then let me go ahead and move in, and that way I can get out of Asher's way. So
Okay.
I will command Phelan to move us further inside.
All right. This is. Let's see if I can. This is just 10 feet
Ability now.
of movement. We'll put you at the entrance here.
Very well. Since we're apparently spreading out already, that's fine. I will have Phelan move the rest of his movement to there. And then
you start going clockwise around the arena.
I suppose I'll, since it seems like we're looking around, because I don't see Gamigin myself either.
Yeah, actually, I should have still had a third action to seek with, but Mount
sure.
and animal.
Yeah, you can still.
Before I continue, I suppose.
That was the intent, I guess. Greshy's doing the same thing, sounds like, so
Hey.
you could just resolve them together.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can both roll perceptions.
I need to open up. I was actually going to have Phelan do this one, so let's get his open. There you are. Come here, boy. Perception. I'm blind. It's the one over here. Are these blind rolls?
That's fine. You've both rolled them already. Or yeah.
Well, now I have.
One has been rolled.
They were both rolled, so
40 for
I rolled.
Gunn, 45 for Phelan.
Okay, is that 2
Phelan
natural
would be trying to
20s
sniff
for
it out.
Greshy and Phelan,
No, just one.
and did I? Oh, that was Greshy's
So
natural 20 on initiative. I see.
that's his initiative. Aye. So Greshy's not looking. He's commanding Phelan to sniff around to try and see what's. He hasn't. Greshy hasn't taken his other 2 actions yet, but
Okay.
if we're acting in initiative order.
Right, Phelan's coming out and starting to sniff.
Mm-hmm.
Gunn is got a 40.
It's pretty good.
Okay. Yeah. So as you guys are making your way out here, Gunn, you, with your sharp eyes, how far up did you fly? Or are you just kind of gliding?
Like probably 10 feet
Okay,
up.
you're gliding across the ground. With your true seeing, you are actually able to catch the shimmer of something that is like clearly masked by invisibility. That is kind of seems to be just at the top of this this wall to your west. Some kind of it seems like it's maybe a largish creature that you're kind of just making out, some like a skeletal arm that's kind of hanging onto the ledge, but you can't quite see high enough from your position to tell what it is. But you can definitely see something that is hiding over here in this spot.
Use message on my next turn.
Okay. Phelan, who's sniffing about over here, gets a natural 20 on his seek check. And he starts sniffing, and he kind of he like pulls back a bit and makes a slightly disgusted face, and kind of angrily boofs in the direction of he's looking like in this direction over here to the southeast of you. He seems to sense something very close.
That's not ideal. I suppose I don't think I'm technically close enough to seek it myself if it's all the way out there.
You can seek things further away, but it's just a penalty.
Oh, okay. Then I would go ahead and try and seek in that general area as well. Try and see if I could see something with my less than stellar eyes, but slightly more precise, hopefully.
But yeah,
so
you can
you
can do any 15-foot burst within line of sight.
Perfect. Well, I will do this as a blind roll proper this time.
Okay. Yeah, looking in the direction that Phelan seems to be intrigued by, you can see a very odd trail of... So there's dried blood over, like, just kind of randomly splattered around the arena, but there's a splatter of what looks like fresher blood over here just beside this pit. And it looks like there's kind of drag marks leading into the pit itself.
Oh, fantastic. Great. And of course, I ended right next to a pit, so I'm sure that's going to just go swell. Yeah, I'm just going to pull out Mender as my third action, so I have my staff in hand.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn. So, Asher.
That's Asher's turn then. Asher, what do you want to do? So,
I'd like to leave. No, I'll come in
okay.
the room.
All right, it's 15 feet to just make it out of the tunnel, which puts you here.
Done it. Okay.
So you step out into the large arena, seeing the same thing that everybody's seen.
Which is nothing. Well, I guess the arena. One's going a different way. I guess I'll just go down the middle. Cautiously. Asher will look around and upwards as he walks. Here?
Okay. You're just kind of moving around, or just walking straight outward. You got your bow in hand, just looking around, trying to see what you can see. If you're doing a seek action, just pick a spot, and you can do either a cone or a burst somewhere that you're trying to look more closely at.
Cone or a burst? Do I get distance on the cone or burst?
Oh yeah, the cones are like a 30-foot cone, which is pretty close to you, relatively speaking. Or you could do any 15-foot burst within a line of sight.
Oh, okay.
So that's a 15-foot radius.
So
circle.
I can't just like look upwards. I guess I'll look.
It's like 5, 10, 15, like a circle that big.
Okay. I'll look towards this pit here.
Just looking over here. Okay. Go ahead and give me a
down rather than up.
true.
So I was thinking, if I can look up, it's just like air that I can get to, right? Or what can I see upwards?
Yeah, you can look up if you want. If you want to just generally look up, that's fine.
Okay, I would. Yes, I do want to generally look up.
Okay.
That would've been my
Yeah,
first
just
go-to.
give me the perception check then. That's harder for me to do like a pinpointed thing on.
Oh boy, 31.
Okay.
I'm just looking at the sights.
Yeah, you're just
In general though, so
yeah, you're just kind of generally glancing around. You can see let me see if I can remove some of these walls a little bit so you can see a bit better, but you can kind of see out in front of you. There's the seating of the arena. This place is huge. There's like 2 tiers of seating, and the seats are quite large, and they're large, just like bench seating, made of hard stone, that are all relatively intact. There's a number of stairways leading up the arena floor, or sorry, all the seating areas. And in fact, I can kind of, now that you guys are a little bit more out here, I'll just remove this sort of outer
You just drop all
wall.
of the bad guys on us at once. It's fine.
And as you kind of turn around and look back, you can see what's like what's probably some kind of special reserved seating zone. It's a larger, kind of slightly more fancy looking seating area with like individual chairs rather than full bench seating. You imagine this is where nobles might have sat. There are 4 large braziers in these spaces that are giving off some kind of eternal glow. You imagine that they might be ever-burning braziers or something similar. There are a few tatters of tapestry that remain from long ago. You can see the clear marks of the Sahedron, particularly the greed. The rune of greed is visible across the tapestries that tapestries. What do you call those? Just like flowing silk cloths that are hung over the walls. These aren't full walls. They're railing, basically, for you to like set your food down on. Banners, thank you, Joey Sucks. Banners, I know words. There's also 2 statues of you're not actually you can tell the largest statue all the way in the back is clearly a statue of Karzug that's looking down over the arena, and there's a smaller statue in front of a different mage, and you're not sure who that is.
Look at statues of this Karzug. Great. This is a very big arena.
That's what you get on the perception check.
And that was move, perceive.
You can certainly try to search again.
What else? Yeah, I should search again. So at first glance, there's like nobody here that I can.
Yes,
see,
the
like,
entire
stands or anything.
Yeah, the stands seem to be empty, save for the flickering braziers. The sky is fairly clear. The roof goes up to about like 500 feet or so. It's quite a massive space, and there's a lot to take in.
So 60 feet was just to the top of the walls where the seats start.
Yes, the first level of seating starts at 60 feet. The second level, you can kind of see that they're split into two layers. The second level has like a 20-foot jump between the two seating zones. There's like the inner seating zone and the outer seating zone.
Gotcha.
So yeah, the inner wall is 60 feet. And then there's a 30-foot wall here. And those walls run the ring around the Locus.
Gotcha. Was that hanging thing on the inner wall?
Yes, it was close to the inner wall that you saw.
Okay. Cool.
So I'm gonna have Asher actually check behind him. Since there's nobody that he can see in here, to make sure like nobody's coming back here. But there's like nothing on the walls behind him.
Sure. Yeah, roll perception.
Hold on, I'm gonna do a... Even I don't know what it is.
Okay, you look back to try and get just make sure that no one's sneaking up on you, but there's nothing. You don't hear anything. You don't see anything. Just the only thing you hear is the light flickering of flames, and your companions. Suppose Phelan's footsteps in the dirt as he's stomping around.
Very
Okay.
peaceful.
Gunn.
How much detail of that hanging creature can I see? 'Cause if it's true seeing, it should be as though it didn't have the invisible spell. It should be completely visible.
Because you're basically just on the ground and it's right at the edge of the wall. You can only see what looks like a kind of a bony arm holding, like reaching down from below the wall, or below the railing, over on top of the railing.
Outside the.
No. Well, so you don't know if it's hanging.
Inside.
It is hanging from the inside. It's something on the. Sorry. Depends on what your definition of inside or outside is. If you are inside, then it is on the outside.
The side. Yes. Okay.
It is on the other side of the wall.
Sense.
Yes. Yes, it is on the other side of the wall.
So
and
there's like a lip there.
Yeah, there's a lip there, a railing to stop people from just falling into the
Makes sense.
arena.
Okay.
So it's clearly something that's standing on like the last, like the walkway that kind of goes at the bottom of the stairs. That's basically where it is.
Right.
There's something there that you can't quite fully see, but you can see it must be a large creature, and it looks kind of bony, and you can tell it's invisible.
First thing to do this turn is going to be we're going to command Rock to continue flying. We're going to try to fly up and continue our circle around. We're going to go about here. We're going to kind of go close to that. We'll say about here. And we should be able to make some elevation as well. We'll fly
True seeing, by the way, is just 60 feet, I
try and
think.
get
So that's part of why you can only barely see it.
Good to know. But I want to check if there's a similar creature. I want to kind of start to fly the perimeter a little bit and see if there's similar creatures on the
Around? Okay.
around the rails. Yep.
Sure. Yeah, pick a zone and give me a perception check with the seek.
We'll do this kind of area here. This side that I'm coming towards, flying up towards. I'm also going to do my best to not let on that I've seen anything if there is something.
Sure. Okay. So I'm just doing a 60-foot zone so I know where your sea invisibility is.
Gotcha. And then I'll roll another perception check once I can find it again.
Okay. As a 38, it looks like. Because rolled that public. Cool. Okay. Yeah, you're just trying to scan that side of the southwestern side of the arena at the railing, and you do not sense any, or you do not see any similar creatures or any creatures at all as you're kind of looking in that direction. It seems as if there's nothing there.
For my other action, I'll message Greshy. Invisible creature in the stands where I passed by. Using the message spell so I can sort of murmur secretly.
Mm-hmm. All right. That helps a bit, I suppose.
Skeletal. Could be him. But since we flew up a little ways, up and over, I think I have used. We're probably about 50 feet up now, close to the top of the wall, and that would use up all my movement. And then a seek and a message is my whole turn.
All right. So are we effectively in exploration at this point? Could I start scouting or searching? If you're speaking, I can't hear you. You're muted.
No, you're not in exploration. You're effectively in encounter mode because you know that there are creatures nearby.
All right. Well, fair enough. In that case, Greshy's going to spend 2 actions this round to give Phelan 3. And we'll first command him to move closer to the ledge here. So he'll move his 50 feet there. And I suppose he can do another search action around to see if he can pinpoint if something's actually in the hole.
Okay.
So I'll have him do that. This one. Secret perception. So that's the secret one. Is he able to tell if there's anything further in the hole at all? Or anything really nearby?
He's definitely nervous. You think that he does sense that something is close by, and he is looking at the hole.
All right. Well, shite. In which case, for his third action, I think Phelan, in his concern, will activate his spirit form. And will turn ghostly. and will turn ghostly positive, I think.
Okay.
Wait, no, he'll turn ghostly negative. Which affects Greshy as well. I can actually select Greshy. Very red, very angry. All right. For Greshy's efforts, he's going to try and... Gilligons, do they usually have some sort of... I don't think I recall them eating or killing anything offhand, but do they have any sort of allies, natural allies that would be more inclined towards eating and killing things? That he'd feed them or something?
Oh, sure, you can give me this would be a religion check.
All right. Is this a secret check or?
Yeah, no, you can roll it publicly. It's fine.
All right. Let me check this. It's not great. It's a 31 total.
31. You
and
would know.
then Greshy's robes are
Okay.
going to flash as we'll activate the ability on them, and we'll see if that helps at all.
Okay.
He will use the reroll option for that, and it's worse. So,
A 30.
oh well.
Okay. You feel like you were on the flash of remembering something, and you activate you like reflexively activate your cloak or your robes, and that like hint of knowledge just kind of like vanished from your mind.
Spirit, damn it.
They definitely
All right,
form
well,
allegiances with things, but you can't remember what kind of creatures they like to hang out with.
What exactly would be down there? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll be on guard anyway. Well, that will be our third action then, and that is the end of our turn.
Okay. You said positive, but you went negative. Is that what you meant to do?
I corrected myself. I don't know if
okay.
it picked it up, but
Okay. All right.
negative is correct.
Asher, what would you like to do?
What does the yellow mean? Does the yellow mean it's going into like your second action?
Yes, I think that's what it means. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, when you're dragging
Oh.
to move, yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Why?
It's just trying to show you
no.
what your three actions are.
It yelled at me like several times, and now everything's red.
Huh? Oh, that's weird.
Oh. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Let me refresh real quick.
Okay. You are
It's like
here.
so many different ones going up. It's like you're trying to move hundreds of feet. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Have me spinning around in a circle. Hopefully it comes back really fast. There we are.
Oops. Okay, so that's where you started.
Somehow that didn't correct the problem.
You should be able to still move. Oh, it does think you're...
Are you measuring?
Yeah.
Because you want to be selecting your
Oh,
character.
yeah.
and then
If you just select
drag
your
it.
character and move them, it'll show you the correct number based on your character.
Oops. What is this? I'm just measuring. I think it's...
What's your move speed?
Okay, my move speed is 45 feet.
Okay.
Alright, I'm just gonna do it that
Yeah,
way.
just
45
move 45 feet.
Seems easier. Here we go.
Sure.
This is why tools are sometimes bad.
Oh, they're fine.
Great. Going over here. One move.
Okay.
And then since It
So you
looks
move
like
up underneath
Greshy's
one of
getting
these
ready for
pillars.
something. I'm going to ready to attack if something appears in my attack range, which I'm just looking around where Greshy is right now.
Okay. So yeah, you're ready to attack if anything appears near Greshy, or within your line of sight while you're looking towards Greshy. Okay. Then, at the end of your turn, did they do this right? Okay. Gunn. As you're flying around looking for, scanning for any additional creatures that might be hidden, you hear a voice in your head, the same voice that you heard at the entrance. Sorry, now I have to think what he's going to say. Okay. Yeah, you hear a voice in your head, the same voice from the entrance. Welcome to my parlor, my friend. I hope you are ready to meet your death, as it has been destined. And you watch as just ahead of you're looking out over these stands, and your head turns suddenly as a creature appears, standing atop one of the pillars, the southernmost pillar. And let me get him properly into the initiative order where I have rolled him. How do I do that? I'll roll another initiative and then adjust it to the right spot. That's actually good enough. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, the creature appears as it's speaking, and holds out its hand up above. Gunn, you feel your pack start to rumble just a bit. Your bag of holding, it kind of shakes on your back, and the trident that you had taken or from the door, from the wall that had been thrown at you, appears in the demon's hand, or the devil's hand. And let me go and show you guys what this guy looks like. It is a massive blue mantisoid creature that is perched very, very delicately.
Praying mantis. Oh, God.
Yes, like a praying mantis. Where did I put him? There he is. Let me show you guys what he looks like. Share with all.
Let me show you my monster.
Let me show you my beautiful monster.
Oh, fabulous.
Yes, it is a massive blue insectoid creature with 4 very large legs and 2 forearms. That is, this one is wielding a trident, but it does have this icy blue appearance around it. And it is going to immediately hurl. So the trident appears in its hand. It will then hurl the trident back, straight at. I guess it'll throw it at Rock directly. So let's go ahead and start some real battle music. Yay! Okay. He roll. Can I target you? I'll target Rock. And he'll throw the trident. That is a 33, which is a miss. Did that do the right roll? Yes, that did. It was just a bad roll. 33. So the trident goes flying through the air, a trail of frost behind it, as it lodges, it kind of arcs behind you and just lodges itself in this pillar, as Rock just managed to dodge out of the way. The creature hisses, and for its third action, it begins to like gesture, and you start to see, you unsure of what's going on, you start to see that the Gunn specifically. You see the creature. You look back and see the creature that was hanging over the ledge, the thing you called the hanging thing. It jumps down. Onto the dirt. It is still invisible, but it has dropped down. Likewise, this one, you hear some dust kick up in this area around here on the opposite side of the arena.
That's concerning.
And let's see, does anything else happen? Yes. If you see that, yes. Gunn, you can see another creature. Whoop. Start to fly out of one of the pits behind you. It is another of those blood spiders, question mark. It is just flown, it's kind of just like floating out of the pit, and is just hovering above the pit. But it is also invisible. Now, my minions, attack! Gunn, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. Rock and I are flying. How high off the ground is Gamigin on his pillar here?
The pillar is, I believe I said it's 20 feet.
20 feet high? Okay.
Yes.
So we could open with our diving attack here. One to command. One of Rock's actions to move. This would be about 50 feet. Would be enough to add the full bonus. And then Gunn's
fuck.
action is
I forgot one thing. I'll do it after your turn. I forgot to put the other things in initiative, but continue.
So, since battle has just started, it's my first turn, can I throw a 3-action battle cry?
Sure.
Bacon?
Sure.
Okay, we'll try that.
It would happen at the start of your turn, but yeah.
Yep. That is... I think that has a 60-foot range, so that should still be fine. It's up here. I'm going to check real quick. It's when I rolled initiative that it... There it is. Observed foe is what it says. Demoralize. Okay. We have a 38 on that versus his will.
Versus his will DC. That is a success, so you can tell that he is a little bit frightened. But as you get close, I need you and Rock to also give me will saves.
Okay. Here's one for Gunn. And here's one for Rock. Gunn with a 40, Rock with a 35.
Okay. As you fly close to the creature, you are. So it gives off this kind of just frankly terrifying, chilling presence. And once you get close to it, you see just how gross and terrifying all of its little mandibles are. You didn't realize that a lot of its body is made up of additional little mandibles that are just kind of slowly manipulating. I don't know. Slowly maneuvering around. But the two of you are just completely fearless. You are totally fine. So continue your turn.
Then, Gunn's second action is a strike with Remedy. With a 45 to hit.
45 to hit. That will hit. That is not a crit, though. Roll the damage.
Regular hit with looks like 26 slashing and 4 good damage.
What's your weapon made of?
Ooh. Remedy, I think, is
What was remade to the base
iron,
form?
right?
Sounds right.
We used the bastard sword that we found, which I think
Liberal cold iron bastard sword.
Okay, cold iron. Okay, so it will resist part of that. The slashing gets taken down a bit. And then
the cold iron was the anti
It's silver.
devil thing, anti-demon thing. It's silver.
Yeah,
For devils.
Asher is correct. And then 4 points of good damage, but it is weak to good damage, so it will take an additional bonus. The searing light of the sword cuts the ice mantis's skin, and little shards of ice kind of just fling around. All right.
Okay. I'll just throw out some banter while I'm doing that. And you're happy with Karzu becoming a god as long as you get to play your little game here? Just hunting like an animal?
Yes, but you're a follower of Erastil, are you not? He says as you kind of rock backs, takes a wing flight back away from him. Surely you understand the thrill of the hunt. And is that those are your actions?
No, I think I have one action left and I'm trying to decide on it. I forgot to do my a bonus damage. That is here under effects? No. Actions. Where is it? Skills? It's called Erastil's Arrow. We added it under...
It is on your actions page. It's a free action.
There we go. We had the full... There it is. I should have flown the full distance, so we should have to pick... oh, no, it's 50 feet free flow. Actually, that's in a straight line, so we actually went down.
You did.
So it should be the...
Yeah, you did about 50
an additional
feet.
30.
Okay, sure, yeah. It's the
down.
full 60. Yeah. Go ahead and add the additional D4s.
D4. So we got 37 points of bludgeoning damage that would get added to the sword strike.
To the strike, okay. That will get reduced because it does resist bludgeoning, but I'll do it as 30... Sorry, it was 37 total? 35, yeah, 37 total, and then I'll reduce the damage from... I'll just heal him back. There we go.
Yeah, I guess I guess damage resistance, if it's separate per type,
Yes, it is separate per type.
reduce that.
Okay. All the
okay,
built-up
nice.
wind
So-
from your sword, as you flew through the air, the built-up air around you coalesced around the sword. You struck through it, and then you backed off a little bit. Well, not fully, but
I know what
right next to it.
I know what I'll do with my third action.
Okay.
It's going to be a litany against wrath on him, which goes with what I was saying as well. So then he needs to make a will save on DC 34.
Okay, let me just check a thing. Litany against wrath is just one action. I assume it's just vocal. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. It's,
Okay.
Yep. It's a
He will attempt a will save. That is a success.
all right. So that means just the one next time he does damage, he'll take 8d6 good damage.
Okay. Okay. Cool. I ended your turn. We put everything in turn order. Sorry, I'll
Elf doesn't have the ability to use more movement after flying, does he? He still has an action. I guess he could throw a claw attack or something.
You have to do both his actions with the command. So if you do other actions in between,
Oh, okay.
like the commanded actions happen immediately. You cannot split them.
Okay. Oh well.
Okay. Sorry. Let me get these guys in, and then I'll move them to the right spots.
It's been so long.
Is this one? Okay.
Try to make my turns faster.
Let's see. So this one's actually. Okay. I think that's our order. Okay. So while that was happening, we'll say, over here on the opposite side of the battlefield, another. How do I move the turn? There we go. On the other side of the battlefield, another blood spider rises out of a pit in the ground. It is invisible, but it will reveal itself very quickly. So as it floats up to the top of the pit, Asher, you had a ready to action to shoot it. So take a shot. No, it's it's invisible, so it will attack, which will reveal itself, and then you can shoot. Let's do that. So it is going to strike at Phelan with one of its tendrils, one of its big ass tendrils. That is a 44 to hit Phelan, which is a regular hit. But it is invisible. So, but Phelan's aware of it. Okay. No, that's a regular hit.
All right.
So, roll damage. That is 33 points of bludgeoning damage to Phelan.
Oh, all right.
And I need a fortitude save from him.
Sure thing. Just a moment. Fortitude button. 47 for him.
47. He is totally fine.
And that was a 33 damage he took. Is that right?
33 damage, yes. Bludgeoning.
Got it. Thank you.
Is there anything else in that float up? Strike with tentacle. Asher, you get your shot.
My shot.
Phelan actually gets some resistance to
43.
that.
Oh, it just sends my arrows out there.
Oh, I see. It's just saying it's a normal arrow. 43 is a hit. Roll damage.
There goes the damage. 36 and lots of different types of things.
Okay, 36 with mixed damage types. And it is immune to one of them. Okay.
What kind of damage did it deal when it struck?
Bludgeoning.
And was it not magical or non-magical bludgeoning?
Do I consider... this is magical bludgeoning.
All right.
You have something
Phelan
that
is resistant to some of that damage.
Okay.
He's resistant to all physical, well, basically all damage to some degree. Well, he is ghostly.
Oh, take off 9 damage from that last roll because I had hunt target enabled. So it should not have any of the precision damage, which is not.
Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, it has one action left. It will use its remaining action. To cast a spell at Asher, I think.
Ooh.
How far is Asher away? Asher's too far away. It'll cast at... How many targets can it get? Just one? Sure. It can do that. That's cool. Yeah, why? Oh, no, it's only got one more action left. What am I saying?
I was wondering about that, but I figured you knew what you're doing.
I forgot.
All right.
No, I don't know what I'm doing.
Action spells. No problem.
I've only been doing this for like a million years. It'll just go for a second strike, this time with its claw. Which it can reach with, so we'll try and strike Phelan with its claw. That is a crit miss. It's 24 to hit. So it tries to bring down one of its scarlet claws down upon you. And I don't think I showed you guys what these guys look like in full. So I can share that with you. Share with all. Here's what the blood spiders look like. Kind of got a big central body piece, really long, spindly legs, and 2 weird little pincer claws.
Horrible. Just horrible.
It's got kind of a humanoid skeletal-ish face. Okay, that's that. Jump ahead. Okay. Back to here. The flying invisible one behind Gunn is going to fly closer to Gunn. Whoop.
I made a circle thing by accident. I don't know how to delete it.
Oh, there should be a box if you go back to the measuring tool. You should be able to select the center of it and then just hit delete.
Center.
Yep.
Okay.
But you have to be back in the measurement tool to select it.
Okay.
And I
So,
can move it off to make sure I'm there.
yeah, so this creature flies closer to you. I think that takes 2 of its actions to do so. Yes, it uses 2 actions to fly closer to Gunn. And it will go for a claw strike. Tentacle strike on... No, claw strike. Claw strike. On Gunn himself. Actually, is that what it's going to do? No. It's going to take the... Yeah, no, it's going to claw strike. Claw strike. Let's do it. That is a 38 to hit. That is a miss. End of its turn.
Yup.
invisible skeletal creature over here is going to skitter closer. 35. Whoop. There. And there. It's just skittering its way closer and closer to Gunn along the ground. And the last one.
Oh, that was only a prepared action, right?
Let's call it.
This is fine.
This is fine. This is all fine.
Off the ground.
Greshy, you see dust kind of kicking up around you. You can tell something is getting pretty close to you. Greshy, it's
fabulous. Great. Everything's starting to come around me. So, but it's getting nearby. So I'm going to target there. Yes. It's a little hard to tell because Greshy's already glowing a bit red at the moment, but the rune on his forehead
at the start of your turn,
flash a bit.
I need a start of your turn fortitude save.
From both of us?
Yes, from both.
Or just Greshy?
Yeah, these things,
both.
these spider things.
Okay.
Have a...
That's a 41 from Greshy.
41, you're fine.
A 35 from Phelan.
Phelan's fine. Continue.
All right.
Sorry, I
his
interrupted.
rune will flash brighter as a whirlwind of fire and sand starts to kick up, and we will cast Flame Whirl, or Flame... What is it? Flame Whirl? Flame Torrent? Just had it in front of me, and I got distracted. Flame Vortex. Here we are. And... I suppose, I don't know if anything else is in the emanation, but I believe the spider is going to need to make a reflex save for me.
Okay. Reflex save or saves are coming. It's DC 37. All right. And roll for that one. Okay. The blood spider just seems to drift totally out of the way. That is a critical success on its part. You don't notice anything else getting affected.
That's fine. For that then, though, it's still getting buffeted by the wind. It's still in the area where it has, if it's flying, that is.
It is, yes.
It has, I'm reading it right here. It's difficult terrain, but
Okay.
still within that area. In the meantime, Phelan, I don't know. I think he'd back up, actually. I don't think he'd want to be quite this close. So I don't know if he'd go all the way back to Asher, but he'd back up a bit.
He tries to back up and bumps into something.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So he can't go straight back.
Then he's stuck where he is.
He can keep moving, but he can't go directly behind him.
Well, that... I actually don't know if he would keep going then. I think he would startle.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah, he turns, he like,
hard,
tries to
but he
back
doesn't
up,
know
and he gets spooked and kind of just jumps a bit. And you can tell he's
something
he's
there, and
clearly
he's not prepared for it, so...
Yeah.
Shite. Of course it did. All right, well, that's the end of our turn.
Fight it.
Asher.
Oh, you don't have any movement left after? You don't
No,
have any actions
I mean-
left if you don't move?
I'm gonna hunt prey the single thing I can see, which
Okay.
is the spider.
Yep.
What about the big mantis guy?
Can I see the mantis?
I mean,
He is visible,
I
yes.
didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't
he's-
know if he was visible only to Gunn or not.
No, he has revealed
Okay.
himself once he took a hostile action. Actually, this other spider behind Gunn is also no longer invisible.
Oh.
That one
Ooh.
should be visible.
who do I choose?
So you can see both
Choose
blood
the
spiders and you can see
second.
the mantis. Okay. Mantis
Can you
is
do
targeted.
multiple or just one?
I can do
Two.
two. Two.
So you're doing the
Only two.
closer blood spider
No
and the
more.
mantis. Or no.
Yes.
Yes.
For now, that's what I will do.
If you could put this blood spider down, I appreciate it.
It's appropriate. Do my best.
Protect dog.
Also, it's a new day. Can we think about what this spider is again, or am I stuck since I got a 1 last time?
You can try to think some more. Yeah.
I forget how long
It
one-
is a new day.
Is
Yep.
Asher suspicious
24
for
hours,
some
I think.
reason that it may not in fact be the blood
Yeah, because
spider
the
he was
cold
syrup?
damage didn't do what I thought it would do.
That's true. It's suspicious that that's the case.
And so I was like, this is suspicious. Otherwise, I would be like, it's a blood spider. Seems right. And Greshy kind of questioned it. So I'll try again. Let's get another one. Let's see.
Okay,
do it.
try again.
Figure out my... What is my knowledge again? Is this new?
Occultism.
Or cultism? Okay.
Definitely not nature.
Yeah,
don't
not
know.
nature. These are very not natural.
Right, this is a 35 this time.
Spiders are totally natural. What are you talking about?
You're
they're
thinking
natural
about it.
spider.
You're thinking about it. You're thinking about it. Thinking about it, and then suddenly you remember. No, these aren't blood spiders. They're like blood. They're kind of made of blood. You remember seeing them in some weird occult book a long time ago. These are scarlet walkers.
Yep.
These are
Walkers.
strange creatures from the dream realms that are how to describe them. You would know that they are not, in fact, weak to cold. They are immune to cold. And since you were thinking about weaknesses, what they are weak to is electricity. You remember electricity being a deterrent in the
That's
story
how
that you
blood
recall.
is weak to. I always knew it.
They're not quite made of blood. There's something like they feed on blood. They're almost like they're made of liquid blood. So the electricity conducts through it very well.
Ooh, they're a big watery, bloody mess. Well, in that case, so the Quiver of Wrath is free to activate as long as I'm drawing it from the quiver, and you can just make the base damage, electricity, anything else weird. Can I do this multiple times a turn? Like if I use Hunted Shot, can I do this twice? This isn't...
Yeah. Yes. Every time you draw, you can free action change the element.
Okay. So now I'm gonna put electricity on these arrows.
There we go.
And do a Hunted Shot. Let me go get that.
Okay. Pulling from the quiver that you took from the Halls of Wrath. Each arrow you draw with your hunted shot, you think electricity, and they do form into electric bolts as they fly through the air.
Beautiful.
That's a 43 and 42. Those are both hits.
Okay.
Either crits
So-
though by chance?
Neither is a crit, no.
Alas.
So the
Nice.
piercing damage on these will change into electricity.
Will be electricity, yes.
And do you have the hunted shot damage in here already? The
Ah, darn it, no. I'm gonna mess this up a million times.
Well, it's only
That's
one.
fine.
Yeah,
the
the
one
first
shot that you
one-
get it on. So
and
not so bad.
2d8. Can I just go? That's how it works.
Apply
I'm sorry if this is
damage.
how it works. Oh, it was.
damage, and then
We're gonna
I
click
put
that
back the cold damage. +2 and about 6. And then does Hunted Shot combine them for the purposes of weakness and resistance, or
I believe so. I'll double check real quick, but that sounds correct.
So I think it still just triggers the weakness one time, if that's the case.
Does for combined there if they both hit combined for the purposes of weakness and resistance, that's correct.
Okay. But it does trigger its apparent weakness to electricity. You watch as the two arrows spark and cause a little sparky explosion on its body. Big chunks of it, of its like core central piece, fall out and like into the pit as they're like you watch as the form kind of becomes more liquid than solid, and some of the pieces just kind of sizzle and fall out of the body. And then it kind of tries to solidify after.
And I'm just gonna say, Greshy, I was wrong. It's weak to electricity, not cold.
Okay, so blood spider's electricity. Got it.
All right. I think that was Asher's actions.
Yep, I'm done.
Okay. Back to Gamigin. Yes, surely one who's so openly displays the signs of the hunter would enjoy the hunt, the thrilling taste of victory when you have captured your prey in your web. He says as he... what does he do? He is going to... Oh, what does that do? He's going to strike at Rock with his tail. And this is actually going to be a spell strike. Let's see. 45 to hit Rock is a success.
That's a regular hit.
Okay. So that will roll damage. Ba-boom. And...
Are you purposely making the hits and the damage is secret? Because then I can't.
I'll reveal the damage once I...
Okay.
I mean, I can also just tell you the damage. I don't know if I want you to know the exact numbers.
That's what I was asking. Since you're... Oh, I see, because it would show us the dice, too.
Yes, I think it would show you all of the specific dice, but I can try. Let's see.
No, that's fair.
It is imbuing this into it. Damage. Okay. So that is a total. Here, I'll try a reveal and see what that actually shows. Reveal to everyone on both of
Shows
these.
us piercing, cold, and evil, and all
shows us everything.
Dice. Yep.
Okay, and it shows the full.
There are no
damage
secrets
dice.
anymore.
Okay. Well, in any case, that's 28 points of mixed damage, 4 evil if Rock is good, otherwise ignore that, 2 points of cold damage, and 22 points of piercing from this tail strike, and then additionally 30 points of cold damage as a massive bolt of cold shoots through Rock.
Okay. So Rock has, he is good, because he's an Archon of Erastil.
So he will take the 4 points of evil.
Resist. He has some cold resist, so does that mean he resists the 2 from the strike separately from the Ray of Frost?
Yep, correct.
Okay, so that he won't, then the Ray of Frost will do 20 to him, and the rest of the strike will do 26, so that'll be 46 points. So he would go down to 122.
And then I need a fortitude save from Rock.
His fort is right here, and he has a 40.
A 40. Okay, he can feel his body. You watch as his feathers kind of frost up a little bit, but as he makes his next flap, he seems to shake it off. And with his third action, Gamigin will hold up his hands and snap one of his fingers and disappear.
Ooh. Can I react in any way to interrupt that? Is it a...
Let me see if that's anything.
He's actually disappearing. He's not turning invisible.
No, he did not seem to turn invisible. Well, you actually don't know. He was there one moment, you blink your eyes, he's gone. So you're not sure what just happened.
Okay. Well,
And I don't think there's anything you can really do about that. That didn't seem to be like a
reaction.
He did not cast a spell. He might have activated a spell that was already on him, but he did not seem to cast one.
Okay.
This is an action with the concentrate trait. So unless you can do something about that.
Nope, I can do something about attempts to cast a spell.
Okay. Yeah, it was. Yes, it was not the casting of a spell. He may have been utilizing a spell that was on him, but he did not cast it. Over here, the blood spider will strike at Phelan. Or actually, the first thing it will do is actually use one of the spells. What's the range on this? It will move back. Well, actually, no. Yeah, it'll kind of fly around. Well, wait, where is it? It's here? No, it knows Asher's a threat. It's going to fly towards Asher. About there. Well, we'll just fly here, actually. And it's... Sorry, I'm distancing. Okay. Sure, actually. It will fly all the way over towards Asher. And as this big spider drifts towards you, you watch its tendrils move in your direction, and you feel like a pulling sensation towards it. You feel like your skin is like you're getting like goosebumps. Go ahead and give me a fortitude save, please.
Is this a spell that's being cast?
It sure looks like it.
I'd like to use my reaction to attempt to reverse necromancy and see if this is a necromantic spell. As I throw Mender in that direction and attempt to break it before it's cast if it's necromantic.
Yeah, it certainly... you use a reaction. Mender is reacting. Go ahead and give me the counteract check.
Oh, all right. See what happened. Oh. I actually have to select... Boy. That's a total of 41.
41 is... spell DCs. This is this level
Based
spell.
on the target spell level?
Mm-hmm. That is a crit success.
So if it's a level 11 or lower.
Yep, that works. You... once again, you manage to reverse a vampiric exsanguination. The blood starts to pull out of Asher, and then you feel it like reverse, and then blood pull out from the blood spider and splash into you, reinvigorating you.
It does. I believe it gives you positive healing instead of negative damage. If it does the same thing as it last time.
Yeah, let me just roll the...
But I'm healthy.
It doesn't matter, but...
True, I guess you're healthy, so you're fine. Oh, well, they're 10 hit points. They're 10 hit points. So let's see. So it takes 53 points of damage. Asher, you get half of that as temp HP. So it's 26. You gain 26 temp HP as a massive chunk of blood pulls off of this thing and towards you. The creature looks incredibly confused at what just happened.
I'm also confused.
Greshy's not entirely sure exactly what happened itself. It's almost the staff movement of its own accord.
Asher's kind of like coated a bit in blood in the front, just like, ooh.
The blood that has actually gotten on your skin. The blood that's on your skin actually like kind of seeps in and kind of disappears, but the blood that's on like the front of your clothes is all just still there.
Greshy, what the heck?
I'm sorry. I thought I was fixing it.
Oh, its blood is in my body.
Ugh.
Oh,
Anyway.
dear.
All right. Well, there's that.
So,
Jesus.
Gunn's turn.
Yep, it is Gunn's turn.
All right, Gunn is going to command Rock to fly this way. And
Okay, away from the I keep saying blood spiders now that you've made me call them that, but the Scarlet Walker.
yeah. And as we do, does anything appear here that I can now see?
No, you do not see anything over there. Sorry. Sorry,
Bump into
you're
something?
Where are you? You're over here.
There it is.
Let me-
Took a moment for Gunn to move.
I see it's catching up.
Yeah, sorry.
That is how
Let-
far Rock can fly in this turn.
Okay, let me do that. If that works. Okay. It's a little easier than me rolling it. Yes, you can see an invisible creature. Did I skip its turn? Oh no, it just hasn't had a turn this round. You can see an invisible one of these bony creatures just behind.
It's 5 feet out of range.
Mhm.
The other creature moved just out. Gosh, dang it! That's the maximum movement I have. I was gonna fly right in and do a max range strike.
Oh no, sorry.
They just barely moved out of the way. It's okay. It happens. But that's Rock's 2 actions, so now I've got to figure out what I'm going to do with my 2 actions. Oh,
You
did,
can- You can dismount.
let's backtrack. Gamigin didn't take his 8d6 good damage after striking me.
Oh, true. Go ahead and roll the 8d6.
Hurts him. 8d6. Ooh.
37
it.
points of good damage. That's a good roll. Nothing below.
Yes, that is a good roll. And he is weak to it as well.
I was going to say it triggers extra. However much that is.
With Gunn's remaining 2 actions, since I'm a little bit out of range, and looking for one particular thing, but I'm carrying the holy prayer beads in my offhand here. We're gonna go ahead and cast the 4th level heal out of those onto. Would bless stack with everything we're doing right now, or is that going to be a turn?
I believe it's a status bonus, correct? Or a circumstance bonus? Because I think that would stack. It would be beneficial.
It might not work with heroism. heroism is a status bonus, I think.
Oh, it wouldn't stock with your heroism, but it's an AoE, so
But it's an AoE around me.
it is.
Good for
And-
now, but
It's an AoE around you. You can spend an action next turn if you want to expand it further.
right.
So, and it just lasts. You don't. It's up to you though.
I think we'll go ahead and use the. These things seem pretty evil,
Oh,
I get the feeling.
and there's
now that you're in
multiple of
range,
them
actually, I need you to do another fort save. Actually, you needed
can
to do two. There was one. Yeah, you and Rock need a fort save for starting near the prior blood spider, and a fort save for getting near this other blood spider.
Oh well, all right.
Okay, you're fine from the first one.
2 for me.
You're fine from the
Jeez,
second
Glenn.
one. 48 and 47. Yeah, that's fine.
And here's 2 for Rock.
Okay, yeah, you're both fine. 38 and 43. Yep.
Okay. Let me check this one. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna cast Divine Wrath out of these prayer beads.
Go.
That's what I was looking for. Oh, I've got the wrong person's sheet here. I'm almost there, I promise. There we go. Cast though. Cast it. Don't just show it to me. I want to use it. I clicked it in the item.
Click.
Well,
There's a
why don't
little
you click the
icon
thing
to
that
the left.
shows us the item.
Oh, okay. Got
And
it.
then from there
Those
you
are-
might be able
I
to
didn't know
cast.
those are two different
Mhm.
buttons. There's an icon to the left of.
It's an item, so you'll need the item description, or you'll need it in your spell casting someplace.
I'm in the item description. When I click the panel in there, it just shows me the spell description. The spell. So I'm looking at the spell summary, details, rules. There's nothing in there that looks like a cast button.
Sorry, I've lost what thing you're trying to use again.
I'm using Divine Wrath off of the Holy Prayer Beads.
Okay, there's
On
not really.
the-
You'd have to add the spell to your sheet somewhere else. The item doesn't just have a cast button on it.
I thought that's what it was
No.
when I.
Unfortunately not.
But here,
Well then,
it's pretty easy to just add a spellcasting entry. We call it innate, divine. You use charisma.
Yep.
Cool. I've added divine. Well, we can just call this prayer beads. Prayer beads.
thanks.
And what's the spell? Divine Wrath.
Mhm.
Yep.
What level?
Were those the basic, or were those the advanced?
Fourth.
4th level. Okay, so there's your 4th level Divine Wrath in the prayer beads. If you go to your spells tab, there you go. Cool.
There you go.
Cool. So that is targeting the. Do I have the range to target the blood spider? I think so.
What is it? 30 foot.
The
Oh,
range is at the
120
bottom.
foot
It's
range.
under
You got
20
plenty.
feet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
you could hit either of them, I think.
I see it now. Wait, it says place 20-foot burst. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's a 20-foot burst. So if you
right.
click,
That's correct.
yeah, if you click that, it should let you, or maybe you have to drag it. I don't remember. Oh yeah, you click it and then you can just place it on the map somewhere.
Bam! Only affects evil creatures.
Today you
Okay.
find out Asher's evil. Well, no, he's running out of his cycle.
Asher's right out of the range. Okay.
Hi.
So go and roll the damage, and these two will roll fortitude saves.
So I think Greshy needs to roll, technically.
If you are
Becomes
new,
evil when it's not
I believe if you're
against foes of opposed alignment. Choose an alignment.
Yeah, it's only
your
a-
enemy has.
yeah, evil only affects good
Good,
creatures.
they
It doesn't
can
affect
align.
neutral.
okay. Well then, that's fine with me.
Yeah, neutral is affected by neither alignment.
It's the last line there where it says those that neither match nor oppose it treat it as one. The result of their saving throw is 1 degree better, but it doesn't have to oppose to still not be aligned, so that's fair.
So it is good damage in this burst.
Oh, I see. Is it not opposing?
But there are effects on failure, such as sickened and slowed.
Oh, I see. You still do the saving throw. You can still move.
I think I do. So that's 42.
I'm pretty sure you could just move this there.
Without
maybe
hitting.
a little more.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right there.
You could do it without hitting us. It's true.
Yeah. There's a range at which you don't have to hit them.
Gunn is not trying to punish Greshy for no reason.
Correct.
Justified reason, perhaps, but no reason.
Not being good is some sort of a reason.
Yeah.
This shouldn't work on you. Oops. You learned something suddenly.
Oh, he'll be fine. Did not realize something about that.
All right. Blood Spider fails. The skeletal demon thing succeeds. So this is damage. So on a failure, it takes full good damage. The other one takes half good damage. And on failure, it's sickened 1.
Sickened 1.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And the skeletal fiend takes a little bit of extra. Okay. That's your turn.
That is my turn.
Oof.
Blood Spider. The one that you just left will do its own flight. I think we can get... that was... Okay, yes, it's just going to drift closer towards you. The skeletal fiend. What's its speed? What's that? It casts a spell.
I don't have any more reactions this round, so also it might be out of range. But
attempt to react in case it's conjuration.
How are you reacting?
Actually, I'm not close enough to use the skeletal fiend. Is it targeting Greshy?
You don't. Sorry, this is the one that's all the way in the back, over here.
Oh, if it's all the way over there, then no.
Yeah.
Never mind. Sorry.
nothing we were going to do about it.
Yeah. Okay. So it tries to cast a spell. I can do this, right? Wait. What? Is that how that looks? Sorry, one sec. Okay, yes, that is how it looks. Okay. Amusingly enough, it tries to cast a spell. A portal opens up around it and then kind of fizzles out. And it will then start to fly, or it like skitters across the ground towards you all. And the one that's here, it was hit. It's still invisible. It is going to... It chitters something in a language that you guys probably don't understand. It would be infernal.
I'm certain I don't.
Nope.
Learned something
and
about Asher today, as he understands infernal.
Yes.
It's going to
Made of wood.
move around the pillars and snake around behind Asher. And I don't think I showed you guys what these look like either.
No, you have not with these.
Here you go. It's kind of like a not quite a. It's a skeletal dragonoid
Like a
creature.
zombie man.
It's got big kind of bat wings. Its face is a bit more of like a humanoid skeleton with mandibles, and it's got a giant like scorpion tail. But the entire creature is like fully made out of bones, except for the very thin leathery wings on its back. But it is a large creature. So it runs behind. Sorry, what? What was that?
Bone manticore? Sort of? It's sort of like
Yeah,
a bone
kinda.
manticore.
Kinda, yeah. It's a pretty good description of it. Yeah, so it's gonna just sneak up behind Asher. It will then take a strike. Actually, it is going to aid with a strike. It seems to be like positioning itself to do something. Top of the round, Greshy.
All right, Greshy's going to start. He'll start charging up some energy. First, some green energy that expands and starts to envelop both him and Phelan. And are Rock and Gunn about 10, 20 feet up in the air, thereabouts?
About 20, yeah.
About 20 up, so not too far out. And Asher's on the ground still. So we're going to hit everybody with a spell and haste us. So we all will move a bit faster when need be. Cast. And
Awesome.
that will be helpful. And with Greshy's, that would be Greshy's 3 actions. His third action, unfortunately, he doesn't have anything to do with his free action. Phelan, for his single action this round, is going to move up behind Blood Spider, but will not be able to do anything.
Could seek that invisible thing.
He is not being commanded this round. Greshy's spending 3 actions to hit everybody with the haste, since not everybody's quite close enough.
Oh,
So
I see.
that-
I misunderstood what you meant. I thought you meant Greshy had an extra action left to do nothing, but it was
he
Phelan.
does have his effortless concentration, which allows him to move his vortex 20 feet. Helps so I can actually measure proper.
Sorry, so this is quickened on everybody.
Quickened on everybody. Yay. All the good guys. 20. So the flaming vortex moves up in a straight line. Super exciting.
All right,
But that will be my turn.
that's it. Asher.
That is it.
Thing's still invisible behind me.
Yes, it is still invisible. It hasn't actually done anything yet. You see dust kick up
Just a
around you.
Weird skittering. I
Yeah.
hate this. At the risk of attacks of opportunity, I will attempt to move.
Is your
Okay.
effect still in place there, Adam?
Does anything happen?
Effect?
The Divine Wrath?
No, that was a one-time.
Okay.
Just do that. Sorry, you try to move out of the way. Nothing seems to get you. You felt a presence on you. Actually, I need a fortitude save at the start of your turn.
Okay.
I forgot
Let's
about
save.
this. Was Greshy close enough to the blood spider at the start of his turn?
I don't.
He was down here, so I don't think so.
Okay.
I got a 30.
30. Okay. Asher. That is a success. You're fine.
That's like All
It's good to know that Azure will always
except with a 1, I guess.
Right, exactly.
Finally.
Is that the case? Oh yeah, yeah.
It's like
okay,
everyone
yeah,
else with
that's
my
correct.
cold damage.
Yep, you're out of the range. You can only fail on a 1,
So here I am.
or with
My
modifications.
move. I still see this blood spray. I guess I see the other one. I don't see Gamigin anymore. So I'm going to hunt prey the other blood spider. We're gonna call it blood spider. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters. I'm gonna hunt prey both blood spiders.
Okay.
There.
Both of the Scarlet Walkers. You, not sure where Gamigin has gone. You focus your attention on the 2 more immediate threats.
And then I will hunted shot the one closest to me. Good. I can't ping today. No pings for anyone.
Okay, the closer
one
one.
that's next to Greshy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get my...
Pew pew.
I'll find it one day. There it is.
That's wrong.
So a 49 and then a 36.
That is a critical and a a critical hit and a regular hit. Yep.
Alright, let's do the critical first, which I have my hunt prey on.
Just murder this thing straight up for us.
Wee!
Okay, yeah, your
Oh,
shot.
I forgot to mention I am using the electric from my Quiver of Wrath.
Okay, yeah, you're
Just doing that when it's with the spider.
your 2 shots fire into it. The whole thing just explodes in a burst of gooey blood. It is gone.
Lovely.
That was enough damage to kill it and then some. From just the one.
I
hit.
remembered electricity is good
Crit.
for blood spiders.
My poor other arrow. Well,
Yeah, like both hits combined will definitely kill.
There's
I
a,
can see this down here. Excuse me. Oops. In range. Should I do this or should I move?
big one, the bone devil thing over in the corner is also invisible, correct? Both of them are?
Yes, you
I think Gunn's the only one who could see them.
correct.
Though when that one casts a spell, did that break its invisibility? I don't remember if that happens, if it's hostile or just any. The one that attempted to teleport
No,
or something?
not. It did not. You did not see it. And it has not broken
So
its
fun
invisibility.
shenanigans happened and nobody saw it. Got it.
Gunn saw it, but he hasn't told anyone.
I told them it was there. I didn't tell them exactly where, but
Didn't tell us what it was doing. It's understandable. We're a bit busy.
What is this little thing here? The purple thing.
Oh, that's Greshy's.
Flaming vortex.
Tornado?
Okay,
Mhm.
so I shouldn't go.
It's supposed to be if it's a 5-foot burst, it should be at a
It should be.
intersection.
That's fine.
Not a. You can't put
But yes,
it in
it
the
should be a
middle of
5-foot burst.
squares.
That's fine. Wherever it needs to go.
All right, last action, Asher.
Right, yep, here I come. I'm just gonna. Bloop. Okay, we did it.
Okay, you move around the flaming
Wait,
vortex.
is that
Mm-hmm.
I'm making double sure. I'm gonna move here, but I will move. There. Okay, we're pleased.
Okay, so you move closer to Gunn, and in your turn. Foolish, says a voice standing or sitting in a throne at the top of the northern box seats. You all notice that he's actually up there now for some reason, and he is going to cast a spell.
Oh, he's way out of range for me to do anything about that.
Same.
Well, actually, hang on. Does that actually have a range on it?
Well, hold on.
Within 60 feet on me.
Where are you guys?
I'm pretty sure mine would be the same, but it's not. Reverse is... Oh, it's 30 feet for mine, so... Nope. Can't do much. It's alright.
Sorry. Where are you guys? You're about that far. Okay. I think that works.
Guess we're gonna find out.
I'm checking my own ranges. Oh, yeah, perfect. Is that right? Cool. Okay. He is going to, cast a spell from where he is in the box seats. He does some maneuvering with his hands first to give it some extra juice somehow. This is gesturing, drawing symbols in the air. He will cast the spell. Oops, that is visible. Undelete it. You can't see that. Go ahead and give me... Why is that visible at all? Bizarre. Go ahead and give me fortitude saves, please. Is that right? No, it's will save. Is it will saves? Let me look at the fucking spell. Show me the spell in full.
I don't know what spell you're casting, obviously, so...
Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay, yes, it is a fortitude save. I need fortitude save from all of you.
Fortitude, alright.
Want to use my points on this?
I have a reaction to use.
Does that include
Okay.
our pets?
Yes.
This one.
So it is everybody. Alright.
Because this is actually pretty big range.
So we'll use Divine Grace, and then we'll roll. Did you say fort or will?
Fortitude save, please.
Okay.
I'm going to use my points on Phelan's. I've rolled Greshy's already.
Okay.
I'm having some trouble with my character sheet now. But
So it's 9 points.
There.
Aye, so Greshy has a 36. Phelan with his 9 points will have a 46.
I have a 55 with all my points included.
So
Gunn has
37
a
plus
45.
9. 6.
Well,
Asher was using points as well, you said?
Yes, I was
Okay.
using. Oh wait, I can only use nine. My bad.
You can only use 9 at a time, so 44 plus 9.
54, I
My
think.
bad. Yeah, 44 plus 9 is 53.
53.
Still pretty good, I imagine.
Gunn is a 45.
47, Rock with a 38. There's a +2
Oh, 47.
from Divine Grace.
Okay. And that was Rock with a 38.
Correct.
Okay. Where's his spell DC? Oh, I see. That's why I didn't list it. I didn't put it on that section. Oops. So Rock is a failure. Gun is a success, which becomes a crit success automatically. Is that correct?
Juggernaut. Yep, it's right
With
there
Juggernaut?
on the card, actually.
Mhm.
Very convenient.
Phelan had a 46, which is a regular success. Asher has a total of 53, which is a crit success. And Greshy had a 36,
Correct.
which is a failure. Okay. So in that case,
Was this like a cone or a line?
so I'll describe the spell now. It's a burst. So he begins casting a
Burst.
spell. Yes, it is a big burst. So suddenly the whole ground starts to shake, and the stone roof starts to crack and break as beams of divine energy start to blast through the ceiling. and they don't cause the ceiling to actually shatter, but they do like pierce through the ceiling from the heavens, presumably. And they're these massive purple beams of energy that just kind of splatter around. And these, what are your alignments? I think only
Good and neutral, good, and
I
for
think.
both of us, I think.
Yeah.
neutral, good, neutral, good, neutral, good. No one here is lawful.
Greshy is lawful neutral.
What?
Greshy is lawful
Rassel-
neutral.
Rassel himself is lawful good?
Yes.
I think Rock is also lawful good then. He should match Rassel's alignment directly. That is once-
Yes, that's correct, that he is lawful good, and I believe that sounds correct to me as well, that Rock was lawful good for that reason.
Yeah.
Phelan is neutral good because he's just a good boy in general.
Okay. Sorry. Let me do that again. Gunn, Greshy, you are what alignment?
Lawful neutral.
Lawful neutral. Thank you. Phelan is lawful good.
No, he is
Or
neutral.
neutral good. Neutral good.
Correct.
Me using alignment damage. Asher is
Neutral good. Or
neutral good.
Yes, neutral good.
Okay. Gunn is neutral good. And Rock then is lawful good.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So this is in fact. Greshy, you got lucky.
Great, I think,
Ish.
relatively speaking.
Yeah. Okay. Let me roll the damage. I don't know why this is from Asher's perspective, but
Ha ha!
Asher, you've turned on us.
Ha ha!
You were evil this whole time.
It's me.
Jason's
I'm
yeah,
a
why is it
god.
doing that? Oh, I have Asher selected. That's what's going on.
Let's do
Didn't mean to
that.
do that. Okay.
My divine damage.
Okay, so everyone takes so this is 49 points of negative damage, and the other one is 29 points of evil damage.
So 14-9 negative.
And this is going to be
29 evil?
adjusted. Yes. So Greshy, you are lawful neutral. Oh, you're also in your weird
Correct.
form. Are you?
I am, in fact, in my weird form still. I am resistant to... I might actually be entirely immune to negative damage. I'm double checking where it is. Phelan, actions. I am immune to my chosen energy type.
Okay, so you're immune to the negative
Since
damage.
I was riding Phelan and have not dismounted, I remain also immune to negative damage until I dismount.
And you are neutral, so you're also immune to the good damage. Or, sorry, to the evil damage. So yes, like I said, I think you got lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Phelan is...
She just sat there and took it and nothing happened.
Greshy takes
Yep.
nothing.
Sorry, Phelan will take... Nothing is... Oh, sorry, he got a success. So he takes half of the evil damage.
He got the
So-
success, not
Yeah, so he
correct.
takes half of the 29.
14?
You can just click half on... You can select it and take half damage. For the 29. Asher, you got a crit success, you're not affected.
But okay.
Gunn, your crit success, so you're not affected. Oh, I see. Sorry, I thought I rolled those publicly. There you go.
Yeah, he hit it from us.
I
Okay,
revealed
so
them. The
so
damage is
29,
the
got it.
The first one is
Okay.
the bad damage. Sorry, Asher and Gunn are both immune, and then that leaves Rock, who is good. So he failed, so he'll take the full negative, and he'll take the full evil damage as well. So Rock gets the worst of it.
He's okay.
So he'll take the full 49 and the full 29.
Okay.
So it's a total of 78 damage to Rock.
Yikes. Yep. I always forget how to.
Oh, actually,
So I can go in.
a creature harmed by positive damage is one negative healing. Actually, sorry. Rock is Phelan and Greshy. It actually switches damage types. The negative is like negative and positive damage. So Phelan would actually, on success, would take half of the negative, and Greshy takes the full negative.
Okay. Thank you.
Sorry, it's the last line in the spell. Or it's in the middle of the spell, rather. Okay, so yes, it is a mix of divine. It's a big, like, laser beams of divine energy start blasting the field in a massive area that will actually affect one of them. Let me have him roll. The poor invisible guy needs to do his own save. Which he is probably going to fail. Fortitude save, yep. That is a failure, so he will take half of the positive damage as negative. Or sorry, he'll just take the full. Yeah, okay. Yay, my spells. Alright. So that's what he's doing from up there. Gunn. What do you do?
Rock and I are going to use our. I'm going to command Rock to fly down here. Can I dismount and then have him fly further away? Can I jump while he's flying a route?
Not really, no.
I want him to get out of here.
Like you can dismount first and then command.
I can do that. Then I have to walk where I'm going, which is less fun. How far is it?
You are hasted if it matters.
Does help. Does that give Rock an extra action when commanded? Like there one.
That's been your general ruling, but
Yeah, I think that was my general ruling, yes.
but only when commanded. If he gets a free action on his turn, it's just the one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to command Rock to get to cover, which is going to lead to him flying. Oh, I'm going to dismount first, then command. So I guess I have to fall 20 feet first and land in that square where I'm at.
Okay.
And then Rock, with his movement, should be able to get up about.
So falling
Up
20
in the
feet, you
stands.
take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Up here. Okay, so we'll just get him out of the way. Then my third action out of 4.
So you just fall, right? So go ahead and take your 10
Yep.
bludgeoning damage from falling.
Oh, okay. Yep, will do.
Give me either an athletics or an acrobatics check to try not to land prone.
Sure. We'll do athletics. As soon as I can find my way to the. Oh, it's actually there's a shortcut right here. That will be good to do that. You got a 44. on that.
Okay, yeah, you more or less just like fall straight down and like land like heartily. And there's like a little impact crater on the ground where you land, but you're fine otherwise. So you're standing straight up.
Then I'm going to charge straight over to this creature and do a sword strike.
Okay.
So we got
Charge over to one of the invisible bone creature.
one of these.
Um,
Yep, with a 34 to hit.
and concealment, 15. That still is a potential success.
Does it still have concealment with True Seeing?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's still invisible. You can just see it. Actually, does True Seeing? Let me see. I think it's the case
I
that
believe it's still concealed, but that's not hidden, which is different. There's still a missed chance, but it's like, what is it, 5 or DC 5 check or something like that?
Counteract check. You see the creature's true form. Oh, no, I think you just see him. Okay.
Oh, even better. Very nice.
Yeah, I think there's some other similar abilities.
Well, you say that,
so
but
in any case, so 34 is a hit. Roll
it's still
damage.
nice, though. Do it.
Roll.
Hooray. We have 22 slashing and 2 good.
Nice.
Okay, it takes the full brunt of that, minus some for that, but then minus again for weakness. Okay, so it resists but is also weak. So that seems to kind of cancel itself out as you run up and strike at this bone creature. Dismount, run,
Dismount,
slash.
command, charge, slash.
Yep, that's all 4.
Mhm.
Who's next? Blood Splatter. Okay, it is going to... So this is the remaining Scarlet Walker. What's it going to do?
I need to check whether... no, it's leap, fly, or fall. Okay. So I can't do it on a regular movement.
No, you'd have to... You could fall onto something.
Well, I was planning to do that, but I can't do that I couldn't do that and then also move rock to safety.
True.
Safety.
Okay. Spider is going to move over towards Greshy. No, move towards Asher, actually. Let me get to here. Here. Okay. It floats over towards Greshy and Asher, and is going to do a claw strike at Asher. That is a 40 to hit. That will hit. That does 21 points of piercing damage, and you are bleeding.
Oh no.
And then it'll turn, and with its third action, will take a strike at Phelan. Also a claw strike. And I'm going to use my points. 9 plus the roll. I could have added the roll. That's a total of 44, which is...
I believe that's
is that a crit?
just barely not a crit.
It's just barely not a crit, by like 1, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
36, so by 2, but still.
Okay, by
very
2.
close.
Okay, so that is a hit on Phelan as well for damage, 25 points of piercing damage.
All right. So that will be reduced somewhat because he's still in negative form, but 20 points.
And it would inflict bleeding, but I think Phelan's immune to bleed in this form.
He is currently immune to bleeding, that's right.
The spider will hiss. All right. Skeletal creature. It's gonna.
I forgot about him.
The one that's all the way in the back is gonna try to do a thing. Wait, can it? I think it can. Oh yeah, it can. Try again. Okay, this time it worked. It drops through the ground and emerges right next to Asher.
Ah,
it rises up through a portal in the ground. You see the portal open up beside you, so you're not surprised when it when it goes for an attack, revealing itself in the process. Let's go for Jaw Strike. 37, which I think is an exact hit.
Yep.
Oops.
It is indeed.
Okay. Damage. That's 35 points of damage. It's 31 piercing, 4 evil. And since you are good, you take the full of that. So yeah, total 35.
Yep.
That leaves the one that's by Gunn. It's still invisible, but you can obviously see it just fine. It is going to... think. It's funny, but I don't think it would try that on you. Can it move there? Yeah, it's gonna kind of skirt around you. Whoop. It darts around Gunn towards Asher so it can get a flank with its other little bone buddy over here. Asher, you feel something moving up behind you.
Did we account for difficult terrain on those movements?
Nope, so that'd be
as long as
5,
it's
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah. Okay, so it does have to do 2 movements to get over here because of the difficult terrain. Trying to snake around you.
Because I'm bashing it.
Yeah, you're like trying to knock it back to keep it in place. It still just kind of maneuvers its way around, so it'll only get 1 chance to strike on Asher. But Asher will be flat-footed to this. It will go for a jaw attack. Try and bite. That is a 40 to hit Asher, which is also a hit.
Yep.
20 points of damage. 18 of them are piercing, 2 are evil. Yes, encircle my prey. You can hear the devil shout in common from the good seats, and as we start a new round,
being encircled.
Yeah, you're the hunter becomes the hunted, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
This is hunting. This is bullying.
It's not even that. It's just boring.
Bullied.
You are being bullied. They see the one doing all the damage output, and they circle around you.
How dare you?
It's convenient for them to circle around them like that.
It is 11. I think we gotta stop here.
We need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. As Asher gets encircled by 2 weird bone creatures and a bloody scarlet spider thing, Scarlet Walker, our heroes continue to battle it out in the arena, and we will see you next week for the exciting conclusion, I think. I keep saying this and then I forget to check with everybody to make sure that we're all here next week, but I think we are. So,
I think so.
Bye. Catch you later. Catch you next time. Catch you in the goodbye zone. Goodbye.